screen share so we can get this open. All right. Oop. Okay. Is that full screen for you guys? There we
No.
go.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Good to go. All right. So I am going to kick us off, and my name is Dana. I have been a coach almost for 7 years now, which is so hard to believe. um, I started this journey personally, first and foremost, to work on myself. I was a newly single mom. Coming out of a very abusive relationship. I was at the epitome of rock bottom in my life, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. And I really knew that I needed a way to just have a plan and the community to work on my own health and my own happiness and have that accountability to showing up during a very dark place in my life. Um, and within a very short time frame of saying yes to starting my own journey, my coach got me on a call very much so like this. And at the time, given where I was at in my life, I had never really wanted to be a stay-at-home mom until I became a single mom. And I really wanted to have the ability to be home and present with my son. And I got on a call and I learned about the coaching opportunity and I saw what was possible and what other women had created for themselves and their families. And I wanted that. So I went all in from day one. When I was new, I definitely had a fear of judgment, of what other people would think of what I was doing. I feared failing because I really didn't have a plan, like I said, at that point in my life. I had no business experience. I didn't even own a laptop, and I never posted on social media. I was more of a scroller and a stalker than I was a poster. Um, and so it felt very uncomfortable when I decided to start to put myself out there and share my story and share my journey. Um, but I had this kind of a feeling of like, what happens if I don't? Because I knew that this could be something that would not only change me into a happier, healthier, more empowered version of myself, but it would be something that if I really went all in and worked hard, it would change the trajectory of our life. And it has. So I have been a full-time coach for over 6 years now. I couldn't imagine where our life would be without this opportunity. The, friendships I've made, the things that I've learned, the skills I've developed, um, the time that I've been able to be around for my son as a single parent. And just the experiences and the trips and the travel, like this is such a one of a kind opportunity that doesn't just change the size of your pants. It changes how big you're able to dream in your life if you're willing to show up and consistently work towards your dreams. So super excited for you to be here. Miss Ashley.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I have been a coach for just over 2 years now. Um, Technically a coach. I started out as a discount coach because when I first started, I was at rock bottom in my life. I had just lost a son who passed away at 6 months old from a congenital heart defect. And found myself tipping the scales at well over 300 pounds, and then found out that I was pregnant again with my rainbow. And I looked in the mirror and just got fed up with myself. And I said, like, what are you doing? Like, I didn't even recognize the woman looking back at me. And that's when Dana, who's my coach, she had been following my story and we had become friends on an online mom group. And I said, I'm sick of this. But, I was a yo-yo dieter. I was an emotional eater. I was a binge eater. Like, I don't know if how could I, someone who's over 300 pounds and have all of these issues and suffering with PTSD, postpartum anxiety, postpartum depression, like anything you can imagine, I was probably going through it and on some sort of medication for it. And how could I, someone like that, be a coach? So what I did personally was I said, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to finally commit to a program. And if I can do it start to finish and commit 100% with my food, nutrition, workouts, everything, then I will coach. So I did, and I did a program called 80 Day Obsession, which ironically at the time was probably one of the hardest programs to do. 80 days, 1 hour workouts, timed nutrition, what to eat, when, how, like everything. And I just dove in and ended up losing a lot from that program. And now to date, I am down 120 pounds and feeling better than I ever have in my life. I have a wonderful, healthy rainbow baby. We're getting ready to move into our dream home. Like everything is just finally aligning. And I have to say that I don't think everything would be the way that it is without this business and without these relationships that we build with our team and with our customers. It's not only life changing, but it can also be life saving for you. So that's it.
I love that so much. It's so true. Miss Kelly?
Hello. All right, guys. So I have been a coach now for about 5.5 years. I started, as everyone probably did, as just a discount coach. I actually wanted nothing ever to do with coaching. I was very adamant against coaching. So you can come full circle. And I pushed it off for a very, very, very long time. I was all in this journey more for just myself. So a little bit more like selfish reasons of starting. I just needed something so desperately for me as a working mom, and my husband was gone a lot for work. I was just running the show for work and kids, and I kind of lost myself in the process. And I found I was preaching a lot to my patients as a nurse and a diabetes educator of all the things they should be doing and all their risks and everything. And I wasn't doing them. So I really found I needed something that was going to be, in my eyes, easy and convenient in order for myself to be able to stick with it. Because I felt like I had tried a lot of things, but nothing ever really stuck. And so I found this, which was doable for a busy mom and doable for someone that could do it at home. And I ended up losing probably over 20 pounds. I started to notice very big differences in just my overall energy level, my blood sugar stability, my cholesterol, blood pressure, A1Cs, everything just started to change. So of course, then my belief clearly was changing because I knew what this was doing to me, and therefore it was hard to not share that with everyone. So I then decided to coach because I basically felt as though I was able to connect and reach to even more people than would walk into my nursing office each day. I could connect with people and almost be that diabetes educator or be the nurse educator to help people feel their absolute healthiest. Not looking for perfection, looking for just habits that would help them be healthier and happier moms or just women. I was super nervous on social media. I was not a social media person. I didn't have an Instagram account, didn't even know what it was. I was really nervous about what my husband's friends weirdly would say. I don't know why. I would never have shown this picture on here of my stomach because of 2 C-sections and stretched skin and scars and everything. I was like super nervous. But I finally hit the point where I think I was feeling so good at where I was at that I almost felt like it was a disservice for me to not share that, because I found out about this opportunity from a friend I grew up with in Vermont dancing that was a nurse in Colorado that shared her results. So she had that courage to share it. Therefore, I was in the position that I was in. And if I didn't do the same, then other people that were like me out there would never have that same chance. So I finally just said, this is more about helping others than me, and I need to rip off that Band-Aid. It has given me so much. It's allowed me now to reduce a lot of my nursing hours. So I'm now able to be home more with my children, which has always been a very big goal of mine. I'm just a more energetic, happier, positive mom. I was that bachelorette potato chip eating girl. I'm still the bachelorette girl, but not the potato chip eating girl, that just had no energy. I never wanted to do activities with my kids. I was exhausted all the time. And I just felt I was too young for that. And I didn't want to be that mom. So now I'm not. Now I'm a go, go, go mom. And I do stuff with them all the time, which I love. And I'm now, because of this opportunity, been able to give them amazing, opportunities like travel. Like, we're supposed to go to Mexico on Beachbody. We're supposed to go on, to Dominican. We've done so many different places, which I'll share about after. But now I've given my kids so much, so many more opportunities that my regular nursing job just wasn't giving us. And it's just been extremely rewarding, not to mention you're seeing a fraction of our community. But the women in our community are they're like a sisterhood and seriously like another family.
New lease on life.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Maggie.
All right. Hey guys, my name is Maggie, obviously, and I am also a type 1 diabetic. A little bit about my story, why I started, how I got to where I am. So I am a stay-at-home mom, and prior to Beachbody, I was looking for something that I could do from the comfort of my own home, because I know there's at least three other diabetics on here. What I used to do prior to getting really serious about my health was I would get my blood sugar really high before working out or before going to the gym, because you guys know what I'm talking about. That anxiety about getting low in public is real. And I ended up developing retinopathy in both of my eyes. I've had lots of laser. I've had a vitrectomy in each one of my eyes. I've had injections in my right eye. And kind of all of this happened at the same time that I was pregnant. My daughter was born at 34 weeks. I could not see out of my right eye. It was a very traumatic time for me. And I knew, being a stay-at-home mom and a type 1 diabetic, that I needed to get my shit together really quickly, and I needed to do it from home. So that's kind of like how I came across Kelly. I posted something like, I need something to do from home. I started with Kelly's team, and I immediately saw the potential of becoming a coach, not only to, help myself in my situation that I was in, and to be the ultimate accountability, but to also help other type 1s. And, that's how like the type 1 dream team became about. So, a big fear that I had was that I can't even take care of myself, and how are other type 1s going to want to, follow me and do what I'm doing? And the thing that I've really come to just understand is that we are all on our own journeys, and it's not about being perfect, especially when you're a type 1. I mean, when you follow a diet, like I already know, like my blood sugar is going downhill here. I'm going to have eat something. And it's like, damn it, that's not on my nutrition plan. You know what? We got to do it. Anyway, so I've gained so much from this. Friendships, the ultimate accountability, as a stay-at-home mom, having extra income. I could go on and on, but I'm gonna leave it there.
I love it. So speaking of income, you might be wondering how we actually earn income as coaches. So I'm just going to go over like the quick basics of our compensation plan, but you're always welcome to actually go look at the compensation plan if you want to see statistics. So with coaching opportunity, it doesn't guarantee any level of success or income. It is based and dependent on your diligence, consistency, work ethic, and skill. We just have to say that because success that some coaches have seen, it's truly dependent on on each person, the effort you're willing to put in, the time you're going to put in, the consistency that you do this business with. This is just showing you the potential of what is possible. And also to tell you this is not a one size fits all thing. I knew from day one when I came into the coaching opportunity that I wanted to be full time and I wanted to make a full time income. And so I set business goals and standards for myself that aligned with that happening. And it didn't happen overnight either. And then we have coaches on our team that are stay at home moms that just do this to earn a little extra income to pay off debt or pay for their own products or do extra things with their family. This really is whatever you choose to make it be. So the first way that we earn income is through commissions. We earn 25% on any order. So if people order access to Beachbody on Demand or a challenge pack that comes with Shakeology, a fitness program, nutrition plans, anything. We have an incredible line of products, probably far beyond anything that maybe you've tried yet. I don't know how much you guys have tried beyond Shakeology and our fitness programs, but we have collagen, we have bars, we have this amazing little craving buster drink that we drink. You earn 25% on any of those orders. Just to give you an idea, because sometimes people say, well, like, how many people am I supposed to be helping a month to have an idea of how to build a business over time? There is no quota. There is no anything where you're going to get the boot if you don't, hit a certain amount of minimum sales. That's not how our business works. Like I said, it is dependent on what you want to do with it and how hard you are willing to work. We always suggest for a baseline, if you really want to grow a business and you really want to make an impact on people's lives, to help 3 to 5 people a month. It is doable. It is possible. A lot of us do it every single month for year after year. It just really, it comes down to if you're going to work consistently and if you truly are here to help and serve people. And like kind of what Kelly was saying, when you have that belief and you have that experience of how profound this has impacted you, you can't help but want to share that with other people. The second way we earn income is weekly team cycle bonus. This is also known as residual income. So as you've been around a while and you start to grow a loyal base of customers and coaches that you are helping with their own health and fitness journeys or helping them build their own businesses, the more that you kind of grow that base of customers and coaches, you're making residual income off of that every single week. So this is income that you make even if you're not getting the income of commissions in that specific week. Matching and quarterly bonuses. So a matching bonus, the way that works is our company, this is part of what I love about coaching, is that you truly can only be successful if you are committed to helping other people be successful, whether that be with their fitness journeys or in their businesses. Our company gives us a 6% matching bonus. This is not anything that is taken from anyone underneath you. This is a reward that our company gives us for helping other people be successful. And then as you grow in rank in the company, it opens the door to earn pretty significant quarterly bonuses. So if you are really, you're in it and you're helping people and you're helping coaches learn to help people, there are quarterly bonuses that you unlock at specific ranks in the company. So like we said, the potential is limitless. It just depends on what you really want to do with your business. Kelly's going to talk to us about our travel opportunities.
My favorite topic. Okay, guys. So clearly with nursing, I didn't get to travel. Like travel was something that we didn't do very often, but I love nothing more than traveling. And I honestly love nothing more than being able to give my whole family travel opportunities all around the world based on something like this that I love doing. So each year we get awarded, you earn these Success Club trips. They happen yearly. Since I've been a coach, I've been invited to Dominican twice, Mexico twice. Beachbody got one of the biggest cruise ships in the world. My son turned 8 on the cruise ship with a bunch of the other kids, Dana's kids, everyone's kids. And we did, workouts with the trainers each day. We got to just live it up. When I tell you these Success Club trips are like whining and dining, our trip in Mexico, we're supposed to have this like amazing floor and like people cater on us. You get all food and drink for free. You get all activities for free, and my kids get to go again. And I hope COVID doesn't mess that up. But we get these each year, and it doesn't take a whole lot to be able to earn these. Like Dana mentioned before, when you help 3 to 5 people a month, there's no brainer you would get an invitation to that. So they're really exciting, and it's really fun to say that, like, I gave this to my family and I provided this for my family, because my husband is, more of the breadwinner at this point. So like, he puts so much work in what he does all the time. And so it's nice to feel like I did something for them that they love and look forward to every year. And all of us have become so close, and our kids come on these, which are really fun, because now they have all become like so close because of it. We also have the opportunity to go to our annual coaching summit. This is amazing. Think 25,000 Beachbody coaches in one town. We take over the whole town, between Nashville, New Orleans, Indy. We're going to St. Louis this July. And we get to learn from all the most amazing, coaches, what they are doing that has helped them grow their businesses. It's like the best business meeting you can go to. We are also working out at 8 a.m. as the sun's rising in the streets, with 25,000 coaches lining the streets of whatever that town is, and doing this amazing workout with every Beachbody trainer, which is so cool. We get to do fun events at night. This is a really great time for our team to finally come together and just have fun and bond. It's often one of the first times we've actually met. I met Maggie online, and then all of a sudden she walks into our luncheon and we see each other for the first time in Indy, and we were like so excited. I was like, "You're so much taller than I thought," and I was so much shorter than she thought. And it was just super fun, because it finally was like real. So that's happening. And obviously, if you really want to grow your business, that is something that we highly recommend everyone go to. We do have team retreats. We've done a couple in Florida. This year has been a little hiccup with COVID, but we are already excited to plan for our next one. But it's a time for our smaller group of coaches to be able to go to learn, to bond, to strategize, to have fun, and to just have a time for all of us to come together for some fun team building. We did one in like Disney area before, which was really fun. We got to do some fun shopping with me and Ashley and all those people. So that was awesome. We also have an option to go as a newer coach, depending upon which ranking you're at. You can get to this called New Leadership Conference and Leadership Conference. So I went to New Leadership, and they brought me to LA. I got to go to Beachbody headquarters, and we had a blast. It was a smaller group of people than like our typical summit, but I got to like work out with a lot of the trainers, get to actually talk to the trainers. And once again, learn from all these amazing coaches to teach us kind of like what has worked for them, to help all of us grow. And the same thing happens for the leadership retreat as well.
You are a pretty fun size, Kelly. Just throwing it out there.
This coming from Dana, who's super tall.
I saw her at our retreat for the first time, and I'm like, "You're taller than I thought."
Speaking of our retreat, I will lead into the segue for our team training. So, when you become a coach, you're probably thinking like, where do I start? Like, who do I talk to? Like, what? Like, I don't even know what to say to people. Like, what do I post? What do I show? Like, what's a story? I don't know what a story is. What's a reel? All that stuff that goes with social media, right? All the fun things that like probably caught your eye, when you saw Kelly's stuff, right? How do you do all that? And it can probably seem kind of daunting, but fear not, my friends, because we have plenty of training for you. Since we are and have been one of the top teams, we are absolutely hell-bent on making sure that we give you the tools that you need to be as successful as your dreams will let you be, right? So we have a private team page, first and foremost. And, obviously you will have Kelly's team page as well. There's going to be a couple team pages that you will be on. But the best thing about these is that that's a great place to where after you go through the coach trainings that we have, the new coach trainings that we have, you can always pop it in there and ask a question, and all of us are in there and you're going to get an answer, right? So we have each other's backs, and that's first and foremost. We also have weekly calls. We have weekly team calls. They are usually on Wednesday evenings, but we have chosen to be here with you guys tonight. We actually have a wonderful team call tomorrow with one of the cast members of our brand new program that just came out called 9-Week Control Freak. Jose, one of the cast members, is actually coming on to speak to just our team and our customers and our prospects tomorrow. So that is like crazy exciting. We're pumped for that. Feel free to pop on that too if you want to check it out, because he sounds like a ton of fun. We also have corporate support. So every week there is what's called the National Wake Up Call, and it's on Mondays at the same time every Monday. You just put an alarm in your phone because those calls are gold. They will have some of the top coaches in the business come in and give just a really good training every week. Like, you have these at your fingertips every week. Go ahead, Kelly, we got you. On top of that, during the National Wake Up Calls, you know, as you grow in this business, corporate also shouts you out on the National Wake Up Calls, which is amazing. Like, I love words of affirmation and it makes me feel great. So that's always really exciting. Mentorship, right? So you have your coach. Your coach has her coach too. We are all in this together. We want to see you succeed. So your coach is going to be there for you every step of the way. We're going to put you into that new coach training. We have new coach pods to where, you know, it's just all of our new coaches, to where you can ask questions, you know, share your coming out post before you even post it. Say, what do you guys think? Like, I don't know, like, how do I invite? How do I do a launch? Anything like that. Like, we're all here for you guys to make sure that it is not painful and as smooth as possible. Let's see, what else? Am I forgetting anything? One-on-one mentoring with your upline. So for both of you tonight or for the three of you tonight specifically, that would be Kelly. And I'm sure she will message you guys privately about one-on-one mentoring, but that's something that we all do. And as you grow your team, you're going to learn that you're going to have your own system that works for you of how you're going to mentor your coaches. But what we really like to focus on is each individual coach. And because you all have different stories, you all have different backgrounds, you all have different strengths, weaknesses, that we want to make sure that all of your strengths are being shown and that you're ready to work on those weaknesses through personal development and things like that. So you are never alone. We are a top team, and that, I can tell you, is the reason why, is because we have each other's back and we got you.
Yeah. I love what you mentioned about the new coach kind of like figuring things out, because it's so important. And I think that when we are new coaches, we tend to have a lot of the same fears of, you know, the judgment on social media, or what should I say, or what are people going to think of me, or I don't want to sound salesy and I don't know how to message people. And there's, you know, a lot of common things that we see from mentoring coaches over and over and over. And so those are things that we help you work through and navigate and kind of take the plunge to get outside that comfort zone so that you can start to see success in your business. So this is my favorite part of this. I actually made a post today about this because I always go back to thinking about this, that when I was asked to participate in learning about the coaching opportunity, I had a mentor that said to me, what do you really want for your life? And I don't know about you guys, but up until that point in my life, no one had ever really asked me that. You know, it was like, I kind of, maybe you relate to this, maybe you don't, but I think I kind of went through the motions of what I thought I was supposed to do or what was expected of me. And it wasn't necessarily the thing that was going to make me the happiest. And when someone finally said to me, with this business opportunity, you not only have the tools, health and fitness wise, to become the best version of yourself, the healthiest version of yourself, you know, to have a consistent routine that helps you have the most confidence and the most energy, but you have a business opportunity that is truly going to make an impact and empower people with you sharing the real relatable version of you. Like, I think the thing that I loved the most about coaching was I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to be a fitness instructor. I didn't have to know how to create meal plans. I didn't have to be perfect on my health and fitness journey. And I most definitely was not in a place in my life where I felt like I could be inspiring to people, but it helped me see that my struggles and my mess could be something that I shared to show and help other people overcome. Just like you guys with diabetes, you're working to make a healthier lives for yourself, and you get to share that to and inspire and empower other people that need to hear that that's possible for them too. And that was part of what made me fall in love with coaching. So when she said to me, what do you really want for your life? um it kind of caught me off guard to stop and dream big and think, what do I actually want my life to look like a year from now, or 5 years from now, or 7 years from now, where I am today, right? I never stopped and thought about those things until I came into coaching and someone said to me, you realize this is your life. Like, you are in charge of what you do from here on forward. And the personal growth aspect of this, we didn't really talk too much about this yet, but I think it's one of the biggest blessings that I didn't even expect to have to kind of step into with coaching. We work a lot on personal growth, on working through, your fears, your shame, your self-judgments, kind of reworking your self-talk, becoming a more confident version of you that is capable of dreaming bigger and taking action towards those things, failing forward, knowing that failure is a part of the process to getting to success. Um, just truly working on yourself to be a better version of you. And the beautiful thing is that that doesn't just help you have success in your business and be a better coach. It ripple effects into every aspect of your life, into, how you show up as a mom, and to show you how you show up in your relationships, how you show up for your career. When you are a better, stronger, confident, more empowered, healthier version of you, you show up in your life differently. And that's just like the most unexpected blessing of this opportunity. So I just wanted to prompt you guys, obviously not right now in the moment, because it's kind of hard to think about that on the fly, but to really take some time to think about what this business opportunity could do for your life. Not just health and fitness wise, but truly like the trajectory of your life wise. If this is something that you decide to jump into, what could this help you create more of in your life that you don't have right now? We all do coaching for very different reasons. You'll see that if you join our team and kind of get to know us better. But this is something where you get to design it as you go. And as you grow and change, your business can grow and change with you. So we wanted to let you guys know, and it seems like all of you are already kind of in the Beachbody world, if you will, already engaged with programs, products, Shakeology, all of that amazing stuff, is that we have two big opportunities in joining the coaching opportunity at this point in the year. We, number one, have one of the biggest launches in Beachbody history happening right now with 9-Week Control Freak. This is a program that was created by Autumn Calabrese. She's the creator of Ultimate Portion Fix, of 21 Day Fix. You might have heard of that or done it. It's one of our most popular programs. It is going to be an absolute game changer, and we're starting that on January 4th. So not only are you welcome to join us for that group, because launch groups are super fun. Our entire team does it together. All of our customers hop in and do it together. It is super engaged, lively. It's incredible accountability. And not only that, but it's really, truly about taking control of your fitness, your nutrition, your sleep, your mindset, and your routines. And when you change those things, it changes your life. So you have the opportunity to join us for that launch group, but also invite people to join you and join us for that launch group, where you're going to have the help of coaching new people if they come into a launch group like that, with all of us coaches in it. The other thing is that our busy season for coaching is New Year's. New Year's, you might know, tends to be the busiest season of year in all things health and fitness. It is the time where people want to set resolutions and lose weight and get healthier and change their habits. It is the time of year where people are finding someone that they like and that they trust, that they know can help them achieve the goals that they have. And a lot of us came into this opportunity because we failed. You know, we did fad diets, we were yo-yo dieters, we struggled with nutrition, we struggled with being consistent, we didn't have accountability, and we found all of that all packaged together all in one with Beachbody, the community, the tools, literally everything. I always say it's like a life change in a box, everything you need to be successful. Um, and you could be that person that learns the ropes now. And not only that, but is committed to and beginning to share your health and fitness journey, so that you can start inspiring and helping other people. And that come New Year's, people know that they can come to you for help and support. And it's a really amazing time to start your business during that busy season of the year. So that is all. I'm going to stop yapping. But if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, we'd love to take a couple minutes to answer those for you.
My question is actually everything that you guys said. Like I'm already posting. I was already doing that because I just decided to do my account this year during COVID. But it's so hard. Like I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to kind of okay, I can help you. Like come on over. Let's do Beachbody together. Like I'm terrible with that. So I don't know where to start and how to start. So that's my biggest issue. Like posting and tagging, Team Beachbody and Shakeology. That's fine. I do that. But inviting people to, okay, I can help you. Let's do it together. I don't know. So that's my problem.
Do you realize what you said at the beginning of this call?
No.
I love it.
Yes.
It's quality. It makes me feel good. It's given me energy. It tastes so good. My kids love it.
Yeah,
There's
that's
post.
true.
You're not selling it. You're not selling it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's the thing.
we don't want anyone to feel like they're selling it, because I think we all can probably testify, and there's a lot of people and there's a lot of Beachbody coaches that are out there that run their businesses very differently. I think the one thing that we really are pretty strong about, like with our team, is the fact like we don't want anyone to feel like they're selling anything, because we've all gotten those inboxes of people that send us those messages that we're all like, okay, did you even look at who I am? Did you even look at my page? Do you even know anything about me? And it doesn't feel good. And that's not what we're trying to do. Like, as you probably, and maybe that's why some of you had came to me, is like, I'm sharing what I'm doing. I will always give people the opportunity. I'm not actually probably saying a whole lot Shakeology. I'm not
Yeah.
saying a whole lot Beachbody. I'm actually not saying, because the reasons are that some people have had some really crappy coaches out there that have been really not nice to them, and they've done it in a really not tasteful way. And so it might have a negative rap just from those experiences, but in actuality, like, you've experienced it. The products are awesome. The programs are awesome. And now you have a community that's great. So for me, I think it's more about just sharing through, as I like to say, like storytelling. Like, I'm just telling my story, and if it works for you, awesome. I give lots of ways for people. I put polls if they want more information. I'm happy to talk with them. And even when I do those things, I'm not right out of the way saying, okay, like, well, let's do this. Quite often I'm asking people, like, what are your goals? Like, what are your struggles? Like, let's figure out how I can help you, because my goal is I want to help someone. I'm not in it to make a buck. That's a nice bonus, but I'm not in it for that. And I don't want any of my coaches to feel like that.
Yeah.
I just want to add on to this too. With these weekly team calls that we have every week, we have different topics, various topics, and guest speakers. And we actually just recently had a coach friend of mine in Canada who gave a talk all about speaking to the specific person that you want to be helping. And it was as simple as thinking, who is the woman that I would enjoy helping the most? Like, I'm a single mom. I love helping single moms that are burnt out. I love helping busy moms that feel like they are the last thing on their to-do list and they need to make themselves a priority again, right? So when I speak in my posts, I am speaking to women like that. I am speaking to the old version of me who needed what I needed. And so if you were to kind of, like I said, when you watch these calls and you kind of learn these things that we learn, it helps you get a better idea of like, who's the person you want to help, what problem is it that you want to help them solve, and what solution is it that you've used to solve that problem for yourself, and how can you share that with somebody else and let them know that you're there to help them do the same. It's really that
Mhm.
simple.
Yeah, so for me, for example, would be the same idea, like as not as a single mom, but being like a full-time worker and mom
Yep.
of two and two little ones, crazy, like no time for anything,
Yep.
lack of consistency before, and on top of this, also having the diabetes.
Yep.
Um, and like just switch your mindset and then change in, okay, I have to do that because if I don't do it, I'm not going to be able to raise my like
Yeah.
be a good mom or whatever, right? And that's basically the type of people that I would like to help. Like, yes, you like if you have diabetes, I can help you. The exercise and nutrition will help you to improve your blood sugars, da 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 da. But also, if you're a mom and you don't have time, and then you have a condition, it makes it worse, right? Everything is much harder,
Yep. And
right?
that's so
So,
many
yeah.
different things to talk about, because you can speak to working moms, you can speak to moms that feel burnt out, you can speak to moms that have health concerns. You can talk about the fact that you want to be active and healthy for your kids, like Kelly does. There are so many different within what you just said in that 60-second window. You probably had 20 different posts you could make from something like that. It's just about, it's really, it's really that simple. Like exactly what you're telling us. You should go share
It's
that on
just
social media.
it's just posted, right?
Right. You already post. You're already used to social media. Like you do wonderful at it. You're already an educator and a coach without the coaching title. Like you know what I mean? What you do is already helping others. And so people already are following you for that they already have a trust in you. And that's a lot of it. It's gaining people's trust for them to see like you're not out there for a buck. You're there to help, genuinely help people wherever they're at. And then they want to be a part of that. They see how happy you are. They see you're feeling great. And they're like, I want some of that.
Yeah.
And something too that I wanted to chime in on is talking about money, because that's something that a lot of people are like, oh, you don't want to be salesy, but when you're doing all these postings and you start to develop a following and people are asking you, what are you doing? When you start talking to them about what we have to offer, the value in it is just like, it blows my mind every single time I talk about it. It's crazy what you can get for $160, the entire year-long gym membership, unlimited classes. You don't have to wear a mask. You get the community. And being a type 1, that, instantly when you meet another type 1, you just know what they go through on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
So, I mean, the nutrition plans, everything that you get for $160, I tell people, I say, go shop around. Go look and see what you can get for $160 elsewhere, because you're not going to find it. I mean, I used to pay for personal training. I used to pay for a gym membership, hundreds of dollars a month. And this is not even including supplements. There was no type 1 dream team. I didn't have a type 1 diabetes coach. I mean, my God, what I get for the money, it's incredible. That's how I feel about it anyway. And especially
Yeah.
with COVID right now, people are really looking and searching for a community to belong to. So it's an incredible opportunity for you guys.
Community and tools to help them, because as they say, the COVID-15, the COVID-19, like every one of my patients is coming in, everyone's gaining weight. It's I mean, no fault to them. It's the way that it is right now, unfortunately. And so it's nice to be able to give them something they can do in the comfort of their own home, so that when this is all over, because there will be a day this is all over, we can then come out of this feeling strong as heck and being ready to rock the summer and not feel like we're just now going to play a 6-month catch-up time. So I think this community helped. We were doing virtual gyms nonstop when we were all home. And it was like so nice to log into like every day and be there together. And like, all right, girls, we're stuck. We might as well keep doing this and
I
support
would
each
honestly say that this year forced us to get more creative, to be more connected in our online community. And that's like one of the best gifts of this year.
Yeah.
It's made us adapt and get more creative of how to create connections since we couldn't have it in
That's
person.
true. Yeah.
Awesome.
I lost the COVID-15.
Yeah.
I was kidding.
Yeah.
I said that to my mom, and she's like, "Oh my gosh! Every time I see you each week, you're just getting smaller and smaller." I'm like, "I'm doing COVID-15 a different way."
You are
And
amazing.
my mom, you know what my mom tells me is I'm starting to build some muscles now, and then she looks at me and she sees the trainers on TV when I'm doing, and then they're like bulky, right? And then she, oh, you're not gonna be like this, right? That's too masculine. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Oh no, don't like it's so funny. They're
My
the
mom.
way she looks at them and like, oh, they're too strong. Are you sure you want to be like
I
I'm
wouldn't
like,
mind looking
yes.
like Autumn, not gonna lie. Wouldn't mind looking like Autumn.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, or I'll take Elise. I'll take any of them. Any of them, I'm fine.
Exactly. And I was like, oh, I love that, Mom. That's what I wanted
I
to
like
be.
Megan Davies because she's
Megan-
jacked. I like that look on a female. I'm like, give me arms like that, please.
Yeah, she's strong. Yeah.
Any other questions at all? Kaylee, if you want to type it, we're happy to answer. Erica, anything else? And of course, guys, I know it's getting late. We don't want to keep you guys much longer. But if questions do come up, then just let me know. Shoot me a message tomorrow, whenever that works for you guys. And sorry I ran off. She didn't qualify, so she was like ripping. So sad. So got to go do mom duty in a few moments.
Mhm.
But yes, we are so thankful you guys took the time to hop on tonight. We really appreciate it and hope you got a little taste to us. We try to have these calls be just like 3 or 4 of us coaches get on, just so everyone kind of spread the time, being understanding of this month, especially for everyone. But you would see a lot bigger crowd of everyone, as the time goes on, people decide to join.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Kate.
I will bug you for sure.
Without a doubt. We'll bug away. I'm around all day tomorrow, the next day. I'm home. Not tomorrow. I'm doing my coaching thing tomorrow and the next day. So I'm around.
And I
No
just want to
worries.
put this out there too. If anyone is watching this recording and they have questions, they can reach out to the coach that sent them this. And we'd all be more than happy to answer any questions. And hopefully we all see your beautiful faces in our team page and in our groups.
Awesome.
Thank
you
you,
guys.
ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.